At the end of October, the F1 circus heads to North America for back-to-back US and Mexican Grand Prix. The first of these will be the second race in the States this season.
I always enjoy driving in the US. I think it's a very cool place, and also we really needed to expand there a bit because F1 was still not fully known. And I think we're doing a good job. Of course, it's very important, I think, for F1 in general to be more popular in the US. I think Netflix already helped a lot with the series. From next year onwards, we'll have 3 races in 3 different states. So I was always excited to come back. I always enjoyed going to Austin, but last year was incredible. The amount of people who came to the race and also in the city, how busy it was another level for us in the US. So it's on a good track, and hopefully even more.
Last season, the Dutchman's quick-fire victories in Austin and Mexico City proved critical in his surge towards a maiden driver's title, which he won by just 8 points.
Looking back at it, at the time they were extremely important because I think already at the time we were not the quickest anymore. From all the races so far in Mexico, we've always been really competitive. It's just because of the altitude and the car suiting that track, I think, quite well. But that win in Austin was incredibly important. All the races you have won are, of course, incredibly important, but it was a very tough one because when you look back at that race with the strategy and stuff, trying to keep the lead, it was very challenging. But now when I look back at it, it was a really enjoyable weekend.
This year, Verstappen has been a winning machine and has the chance to break the single-season record of 13 victories. The tracks in Texas and Mexico will provide him with very different tests as he chases history.
The track in Austin for me is really enjoyable. The first sector is amazing, it's super fast, and it's a very new track, but it has a lot of old school corners in it. And I think as a driver, that's what we like, and especially in F1 car comes alive in the high-speed corners. So Mexico is actually very different because of the altitude. There's a lot less downforce on the car. So it always feels very slippery when you're driving there, and it's not easy to really get the best out of your car. Everything is running hot, brakes, engine. It is always a very tough weekend. But somehow it always suits us, and I enjoy driving there. It feels a bit like a bit of a go-kart track, if I'm honest. But it's also great to see, now I also have Checo as a teammate. Of course, being Mexican, there's a lot of Red Bull gear on the grandstand, so that's amazing to see.